Bro, you are trash. Bro, live with that. Feel that.
No denying how big that fight is.
I don't know, bro. I feel like Tank rematch is bigger.
Yeah, man, what a weight.
He has to come up to 47, bro.
I was gonna say, because there's no way you would do that again.
But if he's a man, he'll be like, all right, he did it that way. Let's do it this way. And when I beat him, then we can have a trilogy.
Okay.
Right? That's fair.
Why not?
Is it fair?
I guess so, yeah, that's fair. You went down.
Right, I went down, you come up.
I just don't know that he's gonna do it.
Come here, bro. Nobody's like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I personally don't take shit like that, bro. I don't give a you're a big bro, little bro, I don't want, you're not gonna beat me, and that's it. That's it, bro. I want to fight him bad. That's one of the guys I really want to fight.
Explaining why a rematch isn't on his radar, Ryan Garcia says he won't fight Devin Haney again unless Haney first admits there was more to their previous bout than people realize. Until then, Garcia says the rivalry is going nowhere.
Right, but you would have had the Devin Haney fight next, though.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have to do it. Here's the thing. I probably said I was gonna do it. At the end of the day, this dude, he's gonna have to eat at himself for a while, because until he admits that they fucked with my shit or something that was going on, I'm never gonna fight him. I promise you. Unless he tells the truth, I won't ever. I don't want nothing to do with them, bro, because anything could happen with them. They erased a loss in Mexico. They already did that. That was already exposed by Regis. So they are used to getting their losses taken away. Why would I want to fight anybody that's capable and willing to have no integrity, no fucking sense of like discernment of like, damn.
Ryan Garcia didn't hold back when discussing Devin Haney, saying plenty of people talk tough until it's time to back it up. He insists Haney still has to live with the loss, while making it clear he's focused on bigger challenges, including a rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis.
Okay. It just shows you that a lot of people are big talkers. You know, they don't really want to do it when it comes down to it.
You said no Haney fight until they do a full-page ad in the New York Times. Apology to Ryan Garcia.
They're never gonna do it, man. I'm just saying, like, I'm not in a rush to make that fight happen. They gotta sit with that L. You know, I got that basically like this picture over me. I basically got that over me. So why do I have to beg for it, man? I'm sure I'm about to beat up Conor Ben. I'm about to beat up. I want to fight like the Tefimos, Rollies, Shakurs, and I'm actually down to fight him. So
Tank rematch?
I got a lot of options. I'm not really worried about Haney now.
Looking beyond Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia admitted he wants another shot at Gervonta Tank Davis. While giving Tank full credit for the first win, Garcia says any rematch has to happen at the right weight, insisting he's not dropping back to 140 and believes their second fight is the one fans want most.
It is what it is. You know, he took my air out. We got to give him props for that. He won. But I would love my rematch at the right weight.
What's the right weight, though?
He's little, right? So maybe 44.
No, that's the right weight for me.
What do you think for him? There's no way I'm going down to 140.
Got to.
Nah, he got to come up to me sooner or later.
No.
He's never made money like he's made with me, though.
I know, but you never made money like you made with him either.
That's kind of cap.
I know, yeah. You did make money.
I made some good money.
Yeah, you made some good money. But I'm saying it'd be bigger.
It'd be bigger. No, that's probably the biggest one. What do you think is bigger, Devin Haney 2 or Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia 2?
Tank.
Do you think Tank?
Easy. Yeah. Because everybody wants to know what would happen if.
If, right.
The if is the biggest part.
The major focus right now is on the Ryan versus Conor Ben fight, and Teddy Atlas believes the biggest question isn't Garcia's ability, it's his mindset. He says Garcia has the speed, power, explosiveness, and natural talent to beat anyone on his day. But according to Atlas, none of that matters if Garcia isn't mentally locked in. The fight depends entirely on which version of Ryan shows up.
I think what this comes down to is what it always comes down now with Ryan Garcia. Psychologically, where is he? Mentally, where is he? You know, which Ryan Garcia is going to show up? Does he even know? You know, I think that's what it comes down to. I always say, I've said it for years, 75% of this business is mental. With Ryan Garcia, it might be 95%. I mean, he's not used up physically. He's still young. He's fine physically. He's got the speed advantage. He's got the power advantage. He's more quick twitch. He's more explosive. He's the more explosive fighter here. He's got that real good counter left hook.
Davies doesn't like Conor Benn's chances. He believes Ryan Garcia is the most dangerous opponent Ben has ever faced and expects the gap in class to become clear as the fight unfolds. Davies is backing Garcia to end the fight around the 6th or 7th round.
It's on DAZN, which is interesting. Will Oscar De La Hoya be on stage with Dana White as well in the actual fight week? That's going to be fascinating. Garcia's got one fight after this left with Golden Boy. Does he go to Zuffa Boxing afterwards? I think there's loads of prospects for him and they might capitalize on it. But for me, the danger for Conor Benn in this is when that bell rings, he's going to be in a world of trouble. By 5 or 6 rounds, I think he'll find out who he's really in against. I see him being knocked out in 6 or 7 rounds. Surprise me, Conor, and win the fight. But for me, this is the most dangerous fight of his career. Forget the Chris Eubank at middleweight fight. This is the most dangerous fight, and I believe he gets knocked out midway through that fight.
Spencer Oliver believes Ryan Garcia enters the fight as the proven fighter, while Conor Benn still has everything to prove at this level. Even so, he refuses to write Ben off completely, pointing to the grit and fighting spirit Ben showed in his first bout with Chris Eubank Jr. as evidence that he won't go down without a fight.
Without a doubt, this is the most dangerous fight, and I think it's hard to predict how he goes in this fight because we've never seen him box at this level, and we've seen nothing to suggest that he can compete at this level. And I think that's where your opinions are coming from, and you're right in saying that, because you know, if you're assessing everything, you say that Conor Benn shouldn't be living with Ryan Garcia because you've got the proven versus the unproven. But one thing we do know about Conor Benn is he's got that DNA. He has, and he showed us that against, all right, it was a weight drain Chris Eubank up at 160, but that first fight, he had to show a lot of cojones.
Looking at Ryan Garcia's recent form, Tim Bradley believes he's becoming a more well-rounded boxer. He highlights Garcia's sharp counterpunching, improved right hand, and effective body attacks as key strengths. Bradley also expects Ryan to use his footwork and lateral movement to set traps that could leave Conor Benn vulnerable throughout the fight.
But I feel a young guy like Garcia, he's gonna be able to pull that trigger. And one of the best things about his game is that he's a decent counterpuncher. I'm not gonna lie. He's a decent counterpuncher. He knows how to land that left hook. And the fact that his father started to develop his right hand, that's gonna help him even more in fights. Because he don't have to be just dependent upon one punch. He can use both hands now. And what I did like about Ryan's performance was he did go to the body as well. He went to the body with right hands to the body as well. And he used his feet and he moved laterally. And he was setting nice little lateral traps, walking Barrios into shots. And that's what he's probably gonna do against Conor Benn.
Simon Jordan believes the difference comes down to experience at the highest level. He argues Ryan Garcia has already proven himself against elite names like Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, while Conor Benn hasn't faced that caliber of opposition. For Jordan, it's simply a matter of levels, making it difficult to build a convincing case for a Benn victory.
It's about levels, right? And with respect to Conor, who I very much like as well, going in against a completely dehydrated and demoralized Chris Eubank because his physicality and health isn't in good condition, are going in against Ryan Garcia, who's fought at this level, who's fought Gervonta Davis, who's fought Devin Haney. Okay, there's been some controversy behind that, but notwithstanding that, we're talking about levels here. And are you all really beginning to make a case for Conor Benn to win this fight?
Barry McGuigan believes Ryan Garcia has the edge heading into the fight. He says moving up in weight is usually tougher for the smaller fighter, while Garcia appears to have found the division that suits him best at 147. McGuigan also questions whether Conor Benn has left it too late to return to welterweight, though he still believes Benn's fighting heart gives him a chance.
It's more difficult for the smaller guys. It's more difficult for them to jump up weight divisions. I think Garcia has finally found the weight he's most suitable at. I think he's a danger man at 147, and I think it might, and maybe Conor has left it a little bit too late to make 147 again. And I think that could be his Achilles heel. That could be his difficulty. And I think I make Garcia a slight favourite, but I would never write off Conor Benn. He's got a chance with anybody. He's got that fighting heart.
Max Kellerman believes the pre-fight exchanges have changed his outlook. He still sees Ryan Garcia's speed and power as key advantages, but feels Conor Benn's growing confidence and belief in himself have made him a much more dangerous opponent.
Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia is quick-witted, been in this stuff before, knows how to talk, and Conor Benn probably got the better of that verbal exchange, which is saying something.
He can sell it though, boys.
They both can. They both have star quality. I got to tell you something. If you just asked me about this fight on paper, I didn't see anything. I don't know. I'm like, maybe Ben tries to get inside, and Conor with that, and Ryan with that big left hook is a bad matchup for him. But sometimes the way guys react, their attitudes inform you about stuff. And watching them interact, I like Conor Benn's chances better than before they interacted.
Giving his view on the matchup, Eddie Hearn backs Ryan Garcia by pointing to the physical challenges Conor Benn faces at this weight class. While he praises Benn's toughness and willingness to take risks, Hearn believes Garcia's size, speed, and punching power make him the deserved favorite when the two finally meet.
And
who wins the fight itself?
I don't like Conor at 147. I don't believe he should be fighting down there. You know, I think, look, he had those 2 fights with Eubank at 160. I'm not saying he's a middleweight. He fought Regis at 150, was it, or 151? He looked terrible in that fight. 147's brutal for him now. He trains so hard, you know, but I don't think he has power down there. I don't think he'll have the chin down there. And Ryan's a world-class fighter. You know, I know he's had his defeats and sometimes he's had his off nights, but he's very sharp and he's a big puncher. But it'll be fun, because Conor's got big balls, he'll have a right go.
Oscar De La Hoya is also backing Ryan Garcia, believing his speed, power, and renewed motivation give him the edge over Conor Benn. While respecting differing opinions, De La Hoya feels Garcia looks more focused than ever and expects that mindset to play a major role on fight night. He also believes Garcia is entering the fight with a new level of determination, making him an even more dangerous opponent.
I love Conor Benn. I love the way he fought against, was it Eubanks?
Yeah, Eubanks.
I love the way he carries himself. He's a smart guy, you know. But obviously, I'm gonna go with my guy Ryan Garcia to go for the win.
Did you see Terrence Crawford said he thinks Conor Benn's gonna win?
Yeah, he has his opinion. I mean, maybe he sees something that we don't, but being a fighter myself, I feel that Ryan Garcia has a lot of speed. Obviously, he has the power. He's more, man, I haven't heard Ryan Garcia speak this way. He's more motivated than ever. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see.
Abel Sanchez sees the matchup as too close to separate. He believes Ryan Garcia's explosive power is a constant threat, while Conor Benn's chances hinge on how well he comes through the weight cut. If both fighters are at their best, Sanchez expects a genuine 50-50 contest that could be decided by a late stoppage.
You know, that's an interesting fight. It's two guys that have been talking a lot, I guess. Ryan has just had a great fight with Barrios. He looked very good, but then he didn't look so good against Rolly. So it depends on which Garcia shows up. I think Ben coming down, hopefully he's doing it correctly. It doesn't weaken him. I look for a late knockout actually in this fight. Either way, I'm not picking one guy or the other because if the right Conor Benn shows up weight-wise, then he could be too strong for Garcia. But if Garcia cracks him, he can hit, so it's a 50-50 fight for me.
Fernando Vargas believes Ryan Garcia deserves to be favored in what he expects to be a very competitive contest. He points to Garcia's amateur pedigree and natural boxing ability as key advantages. Vargas also believes Conor Benn's toughness and determination will force Garcia to earn every moment of the victory.
Conor Benn can fight. I don't think that it's going to be that easy. I think that Ryan can probably beat him, but not gonna be easy. And I'm like tit for tat, like for that in that fight. Like I really think it's like an even fight.
Really?
Yeah.
Ryan's got a much deeper amateur background. He got the left hook and all that, but
has Has Conor Ben quit?
No, he is not.
And that's all you gotta think. Whenever you think about that, all you gotta think is that. Has Conor Ben quit?
No.
Okay.
Antonio Tarver believes Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben is far closer than many people think. He says both fighters have plenty of emotion heading into the contest, but believes the one who keeps a clear head and executes the better game plan will come out on top. Still, Tarver gives Ryan Garcia the slight advantage because of his outstanding speed and explosive power.
That's a pick'em fight too. Like I said, both of those guys are showing a lot of emotions. And that type of emotions, this early, it don't make sense. So, you know, I think whoever reels that in can get to training camp and really get focused. I think it gives them a heads up in that fight. But whoever comes ready to fight and have really had a great training camp gonna win.
Okay. But Ryan Garcia, they have him as the favorite. Do you think that's correct?
Yeah, I mean, power. You gotta always favor a guy with speed and power.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times he don't use his speed, but he definitely uses power. He's a puncher.
Carl Frampton believes Ryan Garcia deserves to start as the favorite, but only by a narrow margin. He says Garcia's timing and dangerous left hook give him the advantage, yet warns against writing Conor Ben off. According to Frampton, Ben's pressure and determination could drag Garcia into the kind of fight that gives him a real chance to pull off the upset.
I think that it's a good fight. I think it's a competitive fight. A lot of people have Garcia as a heavy favorite. I have him as a favorite, but not a heavy favorite. It wouldn't surprise me if Ben wins. I think if you look at how Ben fights and his tenacity, that could give Garcia a lot of problems. And whether you like to believe it or not, like against Gervonta Davis, who's a smaller man than Ben. Ben isn't Gervonta Davis. They're different type of fighters, but if he's quitting against Gervonta Davis, I think someone with the tenacity of Conor Ben could make him do the same. Yeah, genuinely. But I do have Garcia as the favourite. I think his timing is very good. That left hook is very special and very fast. And Ben is going to be there to be hit. So we'll see. I have Garcia as a favourite, but yeah, don't write Ben off. I think he has a chance.
Kenny Ellis also acknowledges Ryan Garcia as the more technically gifted fighter, but ultimately backs Conor Ben to get the job done. He believes Ben's toughness, aggression, and willingness to fight through adversity can overcome Garcia's superior boxing skills. While Ellis admits Ryan's dangerous left hook is always a threat, he feels Ben's relentless mentality will be the difference on fight night.
I like Ryan. He's a better boxer.
Okay.
But I think Conor Ben has a better tolerance for pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he might overcome Ryan's boxing skills.
Okay.
If he can get past the left hook. If he can get past the left hook, he should be good. I think Ben is more guttier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't shy away from the pain.
So you think that
Barrios got since he fought Tank, he's been kind of shy.
Yeah, he's gunshot. He doesn't want to pull the trigger. He's leery of the power shots.
And I think Ben just got that go-getter mentality.
So you favor Ben a little bit. You favor Ryan.
I like Ryan. The only thing that's I'm going with Ben. I'm gonna go with Ben.
Okay.
The left hook of Ryan is always dangerous.
Hamza Shiraz expects an exciting battle between Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben. He praises Ben for accepting such a dangerous fight, but believes Ryan Garcia isn't getting the respect he deserved. According to Shiraz, there's a different side to Garcia once the gloves go on, and that makes him a far more dangerous opponent than people realize.
He's made his message clear. He wants to make as much money as he can for his family. And that's that. So props to him. He's doing what he wants to do. He's got enough traction to do it. And yeah, great fight with Ryan Garcia, man. A sick fight. Hard fight for him, because I believe a lot of people underestimate Ryan. You know what I mean? I do believe they underestimate him because he like jokes around and clowns around, but I feel like that's an act, and under him there's a serious fighter there. So yeah, good fight, man.
The predictions are in, but the answers will come on fight night. If Ryan Garcia defeats Conor Ben, his path could lead straight back to Gervonta Tank Davis, while the door to a Devin Haney rematch seems to remain firmly shut for now.